Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
This is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM. Las Vegas, looking for a winner-takes-all way to burn off that extra energy? Welcome to Bouncy World, the ultimate climate-controlled indoor playground. We're stacking the deck with specials all week long. Cool off with Frosty Tuesdays featuring ice-cold treats for the kids. Then join us for free popcorn Thursdays, because nothing beats a salty snack after a giant bounce. And at Bouncy World, we believe every child deserves their moment to soar. Join us every Sunday from 9 to 11 a.m. for Sensory Sundays. We dim the lights and turn off the music to create a calm, inclusive space designed specifically for our neurodiverse community. At Bouncy World, we fly high. From high-flying fun to inclusive play, we've got it all. Visit us at bouncyworldlv.com to book your party or check our open play hours. Bouncy World, jump into the fun today.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
What up?
What's going on? We in the building. It's the Way Bigger Than Sports show. Who's sending me email?
Presented by Undrafted All-Stars. Q-MECCA, Big Suge.
2 texts up.
We got a guest coming on soon. The CEO of Hot 702.5 FM, Miss E. Carice. Where you at, shawty?
Hello. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You're the only lady that's smart enough to come on our show so far.
Oh, that's
We have to find somebody else, though.
There's plenty of us out there.
Nah, you don't know none of them.
Look, stop doing that. It ain't that many of them out there.
It is. A lot of them
It's
out there.
only
Why y'all be doing
16.
Shout out to the 16. Shout out to the 16 real women in it's 17. Well, it's 17 real women in the
And
world.
16
Shout out to y'all.
The 17 real women in the
And
world.
17 real men, so that's all. It's only 34.
They got to match up somehow.
Some way, somehow. What we got on the topic today, my brother?
The topic is the black community not supporting black-owned businesses.
Hey, this one gonna have y'all quiet. A lot of y'all get quiet.
Find out some of the reasons. We gonna call it systemic also and all the other stuff, but there are other reasons, and we're gonna get into them. First, there's 7 reasons why, my boy.
7?
Yeah,
That's the God number.
that's the God number.
Yeah, 7. I was born with 3 7s in my head.
That should be money. Chingo-lingo-lingo. Especially in Vegas. Black community not supporting black-owned businesses. We've had this talk over time, me and you.
Over time. A lot of time.
Remember we used to go to, it's closed now, DB's Kitchen Kitchen?
Yes, sir.
And I said,
Is it closed?
It's closed.
It's closed.
Because I know they were down the street.
I think it's
but I thought
tacos
somebody
spot
else was running it, so maybe I was tripping.
No, I ain't seen nothing. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's right. It was
I
right
went
there.
to it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but they was closed. They was closed for the day when I went to. It was a while back though. It had to be months back. Like, but I know what you're talking about. But I went to it. I don't think it's open no more. But
don't think
what
it's
was you
open
say?
anymore.
She interrupted you.
And we were talking about it, and he was out to him. I was saying how some black restaurants aren't consistent over time.
Facts.
His food to me was consistent over time.
Right. You could tell he didn't water it down, which is a lot of places do.
What I would say is that sometimes when you train the staff to do something a certain way, I went to DB's one time and I got like a shrimp and grits, and the grits was like had like a thick layer of oil on it. And instead of me going to Yelp and doing something else, I just called DB. I'm like, hey, I got this, and it like had like oil in it. And he was like that. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I showed them how to make it. I guess when they've grilled the shrimp with the oil and poured it into the grits. And he said, he was like, I explained to them over and over not to do this. He said, I'm doing a whole training to tell them not to do that. And he was like, and I'm going to make sure we take care of your food, whatever. And although we're friends, I felt like it was a business decision. He gave me like a whole meal of, I got all kind of stuff.
But he fixed it.
Yeah,
correct?
he fixed it, and too, he handled it with the
with tact.
He handled it with his staff to make sure that they didn't do that again. I never had that happen again.
And he knew the reason, so that's how you know he was really involved. He saw it happen before. It's like, yo, y'all being lazy.
But I think what happens is that sometimes we go places and somebody might make a mistake, and instead of us just addressing the mistake right with the owner or whomever the manager might be, we go and we tell everybody on Facebook. And we tell everybody on Instagram
and kick they back in
instead of just saying, hey, you know what, I don't really like this, do you mind making it an over, or is there something that we can do differently? And two, the owner has to be receptive to that information.
True. That's the other half of it.
Yeah.
That is the other
The
3/4 of it. Being receptive to the criticism that you're getting from a customer. Like, hey, I'm coming to you to check this out.
Make it better.
Right.
To get you
I'm
better product.
coming to you to try to tell you what the problem is, instead of me going, like she said, going to Yelp or going to Facebook or anything like that.
Right.
Some people are not coachable.
That's
Excuse me, I got something.
And that's true. That's true. Because that is true. The owners might be mad.
Suge.
The owners might be mad that you come. I always tell them, listen, I'm supporting the black business. I come with that. Hey, I come to support you. Now, I want you to be better so you could be here.
But I think that our expectations correct? Because, like my rich white friends have had it.
Here you go.
They've had advanced.
Bringing up white people.
I'm saying they've had advanced training from their parents, who their parents had this business. Their parents had this business. They understand, the whole process of running and owning a business. Whereas people who look like us, sometimes it's our first run at it. We're trying to figure it out. And
along the way.
Yeah, so it's not like we have all this experience, in running a full-time business. So I think that we have to give our people a little bit more grace, because the opportunities in that we could say it's systemic. Those opportunities have not been advanced to us because some of our families didn't own businesses like that. So, we're trying to figure it out. So I do, when I go to black-owned businesses, I do give grace. Right. The first day, the second day, the third day, whatever, I give them grace, because I realize, hey, they trying to figure it out too. I've gone through trying to figure it out.
Is that
so?
Is that why you give grace?
I give them grace because I know that they may not have had the same opportunities as other places I go to.
I agree with that, and that's why, to me,
that's why I'm asking that.
So I give grace because same thing he said. That's why I go to them and tell them. I don't go to them like, oh, what the hell? I go to them like, listen, I'm trying to support, because I want to support black-owned business, and we want you to be here. But we got to still work on the customer service, because that's ultimately the product and the customer service are the two things that's going to get you to be here or not. So I don't want to yell at you, try to yell to the people, tell word of mouth that, oh, it's trash, I had this bad experience, and now don't go there, because that's what we like to do. Except to Walmart and all the other places that do the same thing, we don't do that to them.
And don't do nothing to them.
That's my problem.
And that's my point about the giving the grace, because I'm going to go to a black-owned place because they black. That's real deal. It ain't going to do it if their food is going to be good or not. I'm going there because they're black, and I'm going to give them some of my money. And two, in going to places, I learned like I like this type of service. So me opening a restaurant with my husband, I'm going to give that type of service. I'm going to train our staff to get that type of service. Now, when I'm not here, when he's not here to, manage the process, I'm hopeful that the staff will, do
uphold.
Yeah, and that's the part that gets tricky.
That's super tricky.
Because me being an owner, I know how I want to deliver this, but with someone who doesn't own this property, they're just coming to receive a check,
right?
And that's why and though we are hiring here at Revive Lounge, matter of fact, and
you gotta be black.
We hiring people to come and hang out. I'm not even hiring people to have a job. Okay,
That's
I don't want you to
vibe.
come here and have a job. I want you to come here and vibe and talk to people, get to know people, and go from there. Enjoy some good music every day and get paid for it.
That's dope. And y'all know Boss Lady still bossy. That's why we call her Boss Lady too. So beware. And she got them
I'm
locks.
really not bossy in that capacity.
I know. I'm just talking crazy. But I agree with you.
I try not to be, at least. But I'm always open to feedback.
I agree with you that we got to give grace. But we got to tell them. Because if we don't tell them, then they don't going to get better. They don't know. And I think that Chick-fil-A should train everybody how to do customer service. Because their customer service is unbelievable no matter if it don't matter what Chick-fil-A, where, why, what color the person is. They didn't been black, Asian, white. They great.
Young, old, whatever.
They
everybody,
great, y'all.
Yeah, they're great too because they pay a good dollar amount.
Yeah, but I think they train too.
They provide tools, training, and research. I used to build training courses for corporate companies. So I know how to facilitate the training. But that dollar that comes with it makes it even better.
Of course, it make you get in line.
But the problem is that some companies don't have that dollar amount. So when you go to black-owned businesses, oftentimes they're using a reform program. So their staff is someone who is fresh out of jail, who doesn't have a violent crime, and I'm not even playing, that doesn't have a violent crime. And they are learning the process of how to give customer service or how to cook or how to bus tables or whatever. So, and because the business, the small business the company that they get these reform people from, they pay their salary. The business doesn't. So it gives a relief from the business, small business, but also gives them staff. So you also have to think about that too. Most of the times when you go to a black-owned restaurant, yes, they're probably using a reform program.
I agree with that.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that, but I still won't give them the grace because I still want them to succeed.
Of course.
And I don't believe, and I just think training matters.
Training matters.
So, and a lot of times we all have been out to eat at restaurants and had horrible service and great service. So we know what we like and what people like. So if you are a trainer and you don't know about training, just try to do what you would like done for you when you go out to Applebee's or wherever y'all go.
Let's do the 7 reasons real quick.
Let's go through.
Number 1, we are rude.
Rude. Customer service, you mean?
Do you mean
the customer?
Customer service yes.
The customer's rude.
Yes.
And why do you think that is? That's a great point. Why do you think
that's
the
kind of
customer's
why
rude or
the customer? No, the customer rude. Customer service is down the line. We're gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
But we are rude, meaning the customers are rude.
Like how we communicate with the staff.
Yes, we're coming in with an aspect of it's a black-owned business. We might already be getting bad food, bad service, bad products.
Have you ever done that?
No, I'm a supporter.
I never went to a restaurant and was like, I'm gonna be rude.
I agree with you. I don't think that's the thought. I just think that it's implicit. It's implicit
before you get there.
It's implicit that I'm going to this black restaurant. My experience may have been bad, so I'm gonna go in here and talk
with other ones
aggressively or rudely to the customer service representative or the waitress or whoever. I've seen that happen.
And maybe it is a customer service that makes you do that.
It was. Yeah.
Because you don't do it, like she said, you don't do it to the other people like that. You don't do it to Applebee's.
Right, and Walmart didn't mess up.
You don't do it to the Ruth Chris.
Up a bunch of times. True. I think, listen, this is where I think that stems from. we've been inculcated to hate ourselves. So we go into it with the implicit thought process that it's not going to be as good as Ruth Chris just because it's black people.
Yes.
And that makes us treat them how we feel about them. Exactly. So we got to work on ourselves, y'all, too.
The thing is that I understand we're generalizing the conversation. Mm-hmm. But if we can't say the three of us go into a restaurant, just to statistically, the three of us don't go into a restaurant and be like, they black, I'm about to just. So who does that? I don't know who those people are, or if that's an old thought of how that worked.
I think that
because I don't. Is that new news, or is it no? I'm serious. Is that
been like that?
I think it's been like that. I think it's been like that because of our experience, and I just think human beings' experiences shape them and how they view things. So if you've had bad customer service
from other black owned businesses, black restaurants, you kind of got this okay,
got this disposition.
I want to support, but
but I'm already expecting this to be wrong, and that it's crazy how we think. But I agree. I try not to do that. I try not to do that with nothing, because if you go into anything with that bad attitude, you're not gonna get nothing from it, and no matter what it is. But I've seen a lot of people be rude to a lot of people, and if they with me, I'm checking them. You don't have to
absolutely.
I don't condone being rude to the waitresses, to janitors, to nobody who's doing you a service. I'm gonna check you right there, especially with these black people. Just because we should be better with us. We should be more graceful, understanding, kind, like you said.
And all of this, we'll be talking about going to number 2. Cultural appropriation, meaning because I'm black, you supposed to support me. But because I'm black, you should be giving me greater customer service.
I mean, but both of those I agree with. Yeah, because you're black, I'm gonna support you.
Well, yeah. But
I mean, I think that should be
that's one of the reasons why.
That should be an ingrained expectation. Be born black, you need to buy black.
I can't argue.
The reason why,
I'm sorry.
Again, the topic is black community not supporting black-owned businesses. Number 2, cultural appropriation. You should be doing that. I'm an owner. You should be coming to me first.
Right.
You a customer. I should be coming to you first.
I think that.
But because I heard her say I don't like your service, they treated me wrong, you might not go at all because of what one person said.
Or you might go in with the expectation that they're going to treat you that way.
The exact same way. Exactly.
Yeah, so that's number 2. The one and two correlate. They connect. So I agree.
So how do we get past that in doing that? Because I
think we gotta have conversations or be taught and be aware of our own disposition or how we feel about ourselves.
Group economics is how you're gonna get past it.
Yeah, I agree with
conversation.
That. We gotta talk about it, and we should have town meetings with the black owners. We could do it here at Revive.
We sure can.
I know.
But one quick thing too. Okay, I notice when I go to certain restaurants, I think that we need to kind of change how we present a meal to a client, right, or a customer. Because I go to certain restaurants, they'll say, "Hey, how do we do today? How would you rate us on our service? Is there anything we could do better?" I purposely say that to clients every Vibe. Because when I go to certain restaurants, they ask me, the manager will come to the table and they'll say that right away. They'll say, "Hey, how do we do?" I don't think that I see that a lot of black-owned restaurants, and I think that we need to change our mindset of how we navigate that portion of service.
I feel you, but let's not just talk about restaurants. Let's talk about
anything, any place.
Wait. Let's talk about auto shops. Let's talk about AC repair, heat repair. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about everything else, because they have those businesses too.
Yeah, any black-owned business.
But if you're just say AC, come on, bro, it's 120 out in Vegas. We need you here ASAP.
But so do 30 other people.
If that service guy show up late, I'll be there at 12, but show up at 12:17, and you're hot, how you gonna feel about it? But he said, I'm gonna be here at 12. I'll be there at 12, but he show up at 12:17.
And that's why.
How are you gonna feel about that?
I'm gonna be understanding because my daddy is an AC man. 12:17 ain't bad to me. If you show up at 1:17 and
12:47.
I would this how I would handle it. I was like, listen, do like the power company do. Tell them I'm gonna be there between
exactly
10
and 2
and 1 or 10 and 2. Yeah.
Right.
And then that way you ain't lying to me.
9
Get there
to
early.
6. 9 to 6 p.m.
Don't say specific because you never know what can happen.
And
Traffic.
you never know.
You might take longer on something that you was doing.
These school buses.
So understanding like Boss Lady said, like because we gotta help each other grow to be successful. We can't just expect success from people like Boss Lady who ain't had generations of success like our white counterparts. So you might be mad because it's hot, but you gotta take a step back, take a breath.
But I'm trying to get the support. I'm trying to support you.
Right. So you said in a way like, hey, listen, I understand like maybe you a little late. It's okay, but maybe you should do like the power company.
I literally just had this happen. Well, so I had 3 different companies come for pest control for Revive.
You just said that, yeah.
And 2 of them came on time. One of them, which is the one I was gonna go with. Okay.
And which one was that? I mean, we keeping it real here, right? Way bigger than sports show.
I honestly don't even remember the name of the company.
Yeah, don't call them.
Don't say the company.
Help them. Did you help them?
But okay.
I want to know if you helped them. Or
so he said, "I'm going to be here at this."
Were they black
between
owned?
this time? Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Between this time and this time, okay, no problem. I'm gonna hang around at 3 hours and wait for them to come. Didn't show up. 20 minutes later, I text the office because they had an AI communication. I text. I was like, "Hey, so and so didn't come through. So what happens now?" Dude shows up. Now, not only does he show up late, but he shows up and the customer service was null. Mind you, you're trying to gain me as a customer.
Right.
The customer, like when the other gentleman that came in, who was biracial, Jermaine, shout out to Jermaine because Jermaine was Ranger. Yes, thank you. He came in and he was very informative. He telling me about all kind of bugs and some other things, and this should go here, and this is the thing you should look at. And I'm like, first of all, I don't really know about all of these bugs, but I appreciate it because now I know what to look for. Okay, so
we got rats.
Other dude came in, did a walkthrough, and was like, "All right, it's gonna be this." I was like, "Do you guys provide this type of service? Because I need this." And, so on and so forth. It was no information. You're already late. I was very disappointed. I called the office. It might have been his wife. I don't even know. And I was like, "Hey, this is my experience, and I do want you to know I'm going to go with another company because I was disappointed how this process went, and I needed to get this service today."
Right.
So
yeah. I got a question.
Sure.
Would you call them to do the service again?
Well,
or is there my number 3, which is lack of trust?
It's not really okay. So like, this isn't the type of service that you try again. Like I'm 12 months locked in. Right.
Okay. So you got to, okay.
It's like it's not like going to a coffee shop or a restaurant or using, for, I don't know, even car service or something like.
But do you still got a certain lack of trust? I'm asking the question because they came late the first time.
I do, but I addressed the issues directly.
This is one of the 7 reasons why black community doesn't support black businesses because of lack of trust, which is number 3, which you just explained, and I like that. I didn't
trust the white people either when they came late.
I agree.
I'm just saying it don't matter, true. Like because I felt like my time was wasted. It wasn't even.
It's a lack of profession.
Yeah.
Basically, all these things is really lack of professionalism.
They all go into each other.
Yeah, they all go into each other. So it don't matter what the business is. If it's any of those things, then it's going to be an issue. Right. So I agree. But it's good that you called them and explained to them what happened and why, and you gave them their reason. So maybe they could do better because that was the thing. You didn't go on social media like, hey.
Right. I don't even remember the name. I purposely didn't remember the name. I purposely didn't remember.
Because I remember who you said it was. I gave you the card because he came. He talked to us outside. Remember Shug? He pulled up.
Yeah, I remember.
I can't remember his name either. But it's good that he need to learn. It's learning. Hey, you got to be more professional. And maybe he didn't know.
Well, maybe he thought. Why do black people hate on black business? Do black businesses give poor service?
What's happening? Because you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm in the building, man. I'm feeling good, feeling great. It's a beautiful day out here.
Yeah.
I did yesterday have a...
working for them because you paying them and they ain't doing nothing, but you doing all the work to make sure that you can pay them every damn week.
I feel what you're saying.
No, we ain't doing that. That's the other part. But then on the outside of it, then you got other black businesses that are in competition that say, you know what? I don't know how to collab with nobody, but I do know how to hate on somebody. Then you got other black bystanders that'll say, if you are doing pretty decent in business, they don't want you to do no better. So then they'll say, you know what, Behind he doing too well, he don't need no more help. Somebody might say, you know what, I'm thinking about, advertising with Beehive. No, you don't need to advertise with Beehive because he's already doing well enough. What kind of sick shit is that? Or Wick want to go do a concert and they say, no. Yeah. Wick don't need to be on the concert because he over there with Beehive.
Right.
What kind of hating, what? So just because we're doing well, we don't want to do better?
Listen, it's called Connect Team and it's in.
Yeah, that. You doing well over here at Revive, but I don't want to go support you since you doing super well.
Which is crazy.
That's crazy.
That mentality. That goes back to that mentality of we don't want to see each other win, or we think that
is that a crab in the barrel?
So I think it's
which is number 6 on here.
Yeah, I think it's derived from that. I think some black people be in competition with their other black people like, oh, I want you to do good, but not better than me.
Yeah, it's crazy because even when I started the radio station, I mean, I had people. We had excessive amount of shows, and I had people branch off and do their own studio, and I would ask them, hey, you need me to help you? Like I can help you with it, whatever you need me to do. Like I'm open to it. And then I get I see a video somebody would send me where they're talking about me on their podcast, and I'm like, what? I'm like, first of all, you're gay because you're a grown ass man talking about a woman.
We're calling men
stop
gay.
that.
Second of all,
stop.
Second of all, like, I don't even understand. Like, we're not even the same. There's a gas station on every single corner. Okay, right now, right here in this parking lot, there's a Terrible's on one corner, a Shell on the other. Like, we can still sell the same thing and be great right next to each other. Like, I you ain't never heard me talk about any other podcast studio. Now, I will say that I do have a preference on people black facing owning podcast studios and black people going to go support them. That I do have a concern with that.
This is the thing, and we're gonna go back to even what you just said, but the video. Like, now you're doing good. We don't gotta support you no more since you're doing straight. So what do you do when you leave there? You go support somebody else?
Right. You go support
or you just
somebody.
stop going.
Yeah, that's a weird thought process. Like, I know you don't say that about Walmart. They doing great. They got billions and trillions of dollars. I'm gonna stop going to Walmart because they got trillions of dollars.
Target ain't tripping.
So yeah, it's a weird. I never said that before, but I could see the hate in somebody saying that because they don't want them to be better than them or they think they don't deserve it. I think we just got to get past our the things that we've been taught for so long and start to realize that we need to support. We got love and support each other to be great and find the light within yourself where you don't.
That's the part.
You can't.
Because you don't love yourself. You gonna hate everybody else.
Facts.
Y'all gotta stop.
That's where it started, y'all. It's a like he said, there's enough shine, success, money for everybody to be good.
Why is there a competition?
Because we think that we've been taught a mind state of scarcity, and it's not enough. If you shine, I can't shine. You remember when somebody said when I won the award, how is your show and he won the award? Like if he won the award and we won the award.
I chose the right person.
Exactly.
I mean, that's how I feel about it.
We shine together.
But it's your show.
It's sort of like the Jerry Jones thing. Like I want to get all the credit. Jimmy, get out of here. You get too much credit. No, we getting credit. You hired me. So if I'm getting credit, you got the credit already. We've been taught to think that it's going to be one king or one winner or one great. That's why I don't like the GOAT debate. Greatest of all time. It's multiple greatness.
Right.
It's a lot of greatness.
Error, and whatever your error is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've been taught
you ain't cool with being number 2 in the city?
Right. Or number 3. Or
number 12.
Or in your own thing, whatever. Doing great. If you
and
say,
and I know Quinn says this a lot. It's like, who's to say who's
voting on this?
Who's to say that you exactly?
No, but I'm saying who's to say you're number 1 or number 6? Like I could go to a place and be like, oh, like me, I love me some herbs and rye. Okay, I love their food. I think their service is great. I think it's a cool establishment. Shout out to Nectali, who he from Donna Street. I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for all of what they do there. And that they might be on my number 1.
Right.
But somebody else might go to another place and it's their number 1. It's somewhere else, and I'm okay with that.
I might like Chris.
Let's go back to this radio station, or somebody start their own thing after they left you, right? So just say I leave and I do my own thing, and you say I'm gonna help get it off the ground. Mm-hmm. That happens, and it's like now I'm in competition with you.
No, we're not in competition.
No. Well, that's what people.
That's how people look at it.
Yeah, which is weird.
We're gonna collab anytime we get a chance to.
Exactly.
And blow the whole brand up.
Exactly. That's how.
I started here.
Right, ideally, but that goes back to what Quinn just said about self-love. Because if you don't love yourself enough to just be free to like be okay with helping other people, or you collab, or you cheer on somebody else, like I don't even understand like why wouldn't I root for you? Like it makes no sense. It's like it takes me more energy to root against you. It just I don't get it. Like yeah, it's crazy.
It's how you were raised.
Yes,
it's what you was taught. It's your environment and your experiences shape you. But we gotta what we gotta do is start understanding that. First of all, it's not a scarcity of being great. We all can be great. God gave us all gifts to do what we do and love to do passionately, and we'll win if we do it. But the number one thing that Ikari said is, when you get in a position to be of service, that's when you get your blessings. Facts. When you of service to people, if you go into something just for money, then you're gonna not succeed in the way succeeding is. If you're going to be of service to people and to help people and to bring people up and help them see their potential and build them, you're going to win all the time. No foul person ever made anybody great. It's never been a foul person.
I'm not opposed to being paid for services. Now,
for sure.
Even if it's I
agree with
especially
that.
pay my friends. Which
is the dopest thing.
Like I'm for sure going to pay my friends to do something. I don't know. So yes, I agree that I'm going to naturally be of service to you. But also too, like this is how I'm not me specifically, but let's just say I didn't have this dope husband that I have. Somebody got to pay the bills, and that would have been me at the point. Mm-hmm. So yes, it would be nice for you to compensate me for my time, but I'm your friend no matter what, and I'm gonna root for you. So right. I don't even understand. I don't get it. Like. And shout out to Rome at Classic Jewel. Man, listen, we first started to open Revive. Rome came over here. He was like, hey, this what you need. This what you need. You need something from me? I got you. I was saying so-and-so over here, and we'll do. Like, it's love. It's love. It's nothing, like there's no other way that we should be helping each other. It should just be purely out of love, and yes, I could drop you a couple of dollars if I need to.
Even if you don't have the same business, it's still a competition with some people.
Right. And
like you don't even do the same thing I do.
Right. And like you said, it should be collaborative. We should hook up with each other. It's a million barbershops.
Way more.
My homeboy owned a barbershop. He never hate on no other. A couple of my homeboys own a barbershop. Shout out to Carl, Shorty, Sean. It's a bunch of y'all, right? And y'all never hate on each other. Y'all cool. The barber community, they cool with each other.
Yeah.
But my barber, once he made in his mind he was going to get his own shop, the owner of the shop he was at hated on him. And I was like, damn.
Because maybe he was his best barber?
It don't matter.
But
sometimes when you are a master at things, you
like I understand you could be like, okay, one of my best. He was his manager and he was probably his best barber, but one of my best barber leaving. But to me, it was more be like, I hired you when you was new, when you just a regular barber, and brought you up, and now you going off on your own to get your own. And I should be happy
what you
for
want
you.
people to do.
You ain't a leader if you don't. You're not a leader by how many people you lead. It's about how many people you make leaders.
Yes. Exactly. But you're gonna go with it. But mine said otherwise, right?
Exactly.
But you're gonna be probably better than me.
And I want you to do that.
Rich, which you should, because I taught you.
Take it
further. The other mindset.
Exactly. I know what you're talking about.
Do I want you to be better than me?
Exactly. And there go that back to that competition.
The competition, yes.
Back to that crabs in the barrel.
That's
back to that. I don't want you to shine more than me. We got to get rid of that. I don't know how we get rid of that, y'all. I think we got to.
We just get rid of it.
Economics is the only way to get rid of that.
We get rid of it by showing other people how that works.
Exactly. By collaborating and showing people, hey, we do different things or we do the same thing and we mess with each other and we support each other and we here for each other. You do it by showing it. I agree, boss.
You do different things.
You got to show
it's still a
the
support.
example and talk it. You can't just talk.
You got a radio station. You got a restaurant. Let's all go over there and eat.
Right.
Let's bring you on so we can talk about your restaurant.
Homes too, just in case one of your loved ones.
Yeah, everybody gonna die.
What's the name?
One thing we gonna do is die.
We have 4 locations: Inspired Life, Memorials, and Cremations. And
So if you need to chill, first you come to Revive, get you some tea, and then if somebody passed, then you go to Inspired Life, Inspired Life, and get you the tea for passing.
And my last one, number 7, is generational trauma, going back to Black Wall Street, Rosewood, etc.
Yeah, we got that. That's probably the root of all of this.
Yeah.
All of these things stem from that, probably.
So, example, like, we don't have Black-owned grocery stores. So we have to go to other grocery stores. We didn't know how to treat it. And going back to the generational trauma part, just say you start doing good, and the other man, the white man, they just say that, get into it and start messing up. Like Master P said, they'll mess up your distribution, having you late. Now your food not acceptable enough because it's either spoiled or old or whatever. Now, eventually, you're still going to go out of business because now your trucks are slow. Your distribution is making your company go down.
Right.
And that's a big part, but people don't talk about that part because they don't know that part of it.
Right.
And Master P said that.
They only judge the restaurant for going down.
Exactly.
They don't know the intricate behind the scenes, how much they giving you hate. It's a lot, charging you more.
And sometimes those Black-owned businesses are the only ones that are doing that, right? Like you don't have no backing. The bank doesn't pay you anything like that.
Or they give you a higher interest rate.
Higher
leasing. We didn't seen it all.
For the same location.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We didn't seen it all.
All that systemic generation trauma going back.
But then that's also why we need, that's a good point. That's why we need, shout out, rest in peace to Nipsey. He said it. We need to be vertically integrated. That means, like you said, we need a Black distribution, Black farmers. If we gotta connect with the people in Atlanta, some Black farmers in Atlanta, and a Black distribution company. So we do it all. That way we
have Black farmers closer. We have Black farmers in California. We have Black farmers here.
So
we have a Black farmer right off of D Street.
So we do that way, and we either come up with or we find somebody to come up with the distribution so that we don't have to go through those hurdles and obstacles that they try to put us through because they want us to fail. So it's all going to be up to us, y'all, but we got to look within and got to be able to work with each other. Unity is the key. We can't just look at each other as competition. That's the problem. We look at each other as competition, and we ain't competition. There's enough abundance of success for all of us who, if we passionate, to put into and grow and build with each other and be of service to each other.
Like I got this one pricing disparities. Cause they'll be like the black owned business would charge more
Yep.
than
Walmart.
Or whoever, or even other restaurant, right?
Obviously, I don't even understand how that's a.
People don't understand it though.
You know what? That maybe that's what it is.
You
Because
gotta
I'm like,
tell 'em.
obviously, if I own a Walmart, okay, I own thousands of Walmarts, and I'm ordering this same product from this company. They're going to give me a lower rate so I can sell it to consumers.
I'm ordering in so much bulk that they're gonna give me if I own one grocery store and I'm black owned, of course I ain't gonna get 35 pallets of Simply,
right?
Like Walmart get,
right?
I only need one.
Right.
One pallet.
I actually had
and to make your quota, you got to go up 30%.
And they're gonna charge me more.
Right.
In 2016, I did a video about that, about this topic, this specific topic in particular, about how pricing works. That was when I left working for the man. That was the year I left working for the man.
10 years.
And I did like a video, it went viral too. But it was just basically talking about how, like, we're talking about buying alcohol at like a black-owned bar, and how we're not buying a bulk amount of alcohol from the spirits company because we can't afford to purchase it all at one time. Right. So those. It obviously is going to be a higher rate of what that looks like. So
that's something that the consumer got to understand and still support, because the only way it could get to a lower price is if they grow and are able to buy it bulk like that. Shout out to Mr. Rest in peace to Mr. Lewis. He used to have $2 Tuesdays. That's why I met Suge.
Yeah, right.
But those $2 Tuesdays can happen because those companies will give you stuff to give away for $2.
Yeah, exactly.
But also too, something that you said earlier, and dang, I think it just
Mr. Lewis Connell. Rest in peace.
Right.
I forgot. I'm sorry. It was something Quinn said earlier, and it kind of ties into this, but I can't even remember what it was.
The access of capital, lack of access of capital. A major barrier to success for black-owned businesses is limited access to capital. Only 0.5% of venture capital in 2023. 67% for white-owned businesses.
So that's a crazy amount of disparity.
0.5 to 67%.
That's
access to capital. That's crazy.
So even in that was 2023.
2023.
So that means in the 20th century, and 3 years ago, y'all, it still was a disparity that it's unfathomable. You can't even, like, how did that, how can you even 67% to 0.5? We ain't even got 1%. And you think that we're supposed to be on the up to par, the same par as their businesses and restaurants and resources? That's why we gotta, like Boss Lady said from the jump, give grace. We don't understand a lot of the things that the owner is going through to even get this service, product, restaurant, whatever, up and running.
Let's go to hair care. Women's hair care. I think it's one in the city, black owned.
One
that I know of, and I think that one's shutting down.
Where is that? Which one is it? Because one of them been perpetrating like it was black owned.
That might be it.
It was on Craig and
yes,
Craig and Revere.
That's it.
That place is owned by an Asian lady.
See, see,
she tried it though.
Right,
she tried it and she was successful at it. People think that's a black owned place, but I did see that she has it up.
I'm gonna say y'all because y'all are. I'm saying women. Black women will go there, knowing there's another one somewhere, even if it's online. But the convenience of it, of having it today or in an hour because I'm using it tonight, is of the disparity as well.
So I could say I'm guilty of this because the one black-owned place that I remember, it was like deep in Henderson. And first of all, okay, like how
anybody in the chat know where it is, let me know.
I let me see the name of it. But anyway, it's deep in Henderson. Okay, I do not live in Henderson. That is a long way to go.
Convenience.
Right.
I can go. Convenience matters.
So
I can go right here and get it. 16 miles away instead of 36 miles away.
I can go around the corner and get it in 2 miles.
Facts.
But what I'm saying is that that is the problem is we don't have enough. enough black-owned places, and why don't we have enough is the real question. Because we know that these other people get a discount. Their family members sending them stuff to sell in the store.
Yeah,
you know that. So we know that they have a lower rate. We know that they have an option to have more locations. So that's the challenge.
You know for a fact,
exactly.
But you know for a fact that's like one of the highest selling things in the industry for black women.
For sure.
So why doesn't a black woman or even a black man open that store? I understand the capital.
Because okay, and this is what I've heard as that's been a challenge for people who's tried to do a black like a black hair store. Like if I'm an owner of what's this place called hair shit, I can't think of the name of it.
Did she cuss?
I did, sorry. one of the beauty supply warehouse, right? They're owned by Asian people. Versus E-Curry's beauty supply. Okay, right. Let's say somebody want to buy a bag of hair. Okay, the bag of hair that beauty supply warehouse is gonna get might cost them $1 or something. The bag of hair I'm gonna get, because I'm gonna have to order it from the people who sending it to them for the discount. My bag probably gonna cost $6, $7, and then I'm gonna turn around and sell it for. I have to make a profit.
Exactly.
But these people are making a profit, and they could sell it for a lower price, so they only paid $1 and something for it.
Right.
So it's like, is it worth it for me to go into that business because the products that I have to purchase are not worth purchasing, and people are not.
And you're gonna have to charge more.
So it goes back to vertical integration.
We
don't have the people in places for distribution, for manufacturing, for those things to be able to keep up competitively with the people that already have those things. That's what Kanye West was saying about the Adidas factories. He wanted to get his own so he can make his own shoe because he knows. But it's hard to. It's very, very challenging and hard to get the loans, to get the bank loans, to get the buildings for yourself to come into an industry
to approve it.
First of all, exactly, to come into an industry that they don't really want you to be in and be competitive with.
I don't think most of the consumers understand that.
They don't understand that, bro. That's what a lot of people don't understand about a lot of people who are black trying to do something. Jay-Z, I'll give you an example. Jay-Z bought Tidal.
Yes.
Tidal is a DSP, a streaming service, just like Apple, just like iTunes, and just like Spotify. When he bought it, they had a report come out saying he was doing something weird with the money. He came out and said, listen, what I'm doing is the same thing that Spotify, that everybody do, but they only want to point it out like I'm the only one doing it because I look like y'all. He's like, and y'all fall for that all the time. Like,
Jay-Z
y'all talk bad about me
Jay-Z
all the time. When I be trying to, I'm here, the only black person fighting for something for us, and y'all don't understand it. So we got to understand that right there. A lot of the behind the scenes, the things that we got to go through to get something. That's why I say we should give grace to Umar, Dr. Umar, because he trying to do something that ain't done.
Trying to do something, and I want to correct you on that because you said his school was.
He said it was ready, but he got to get the code. So.
He had to get a whole lot of stuff done. But shout out to Tidal because
he having his same problems.
Yeah,
because they don't want him to have that school.
And he tried to hire black people to be electricians, plumbers. Yeah. They weren't making it. It's just a lot, yo. So.
Shout out to Tidal though. I use Tidal for DJing because it's integrated with our DJ programs, and I use it because shout out to Jay-Z and doing what he was doing. And I haven't used iTunes in I don't know how long.
Well, you shouldn't have an iPhone anyway.
Never had an iTunes account.
Never,
ever.
People with iPhones, stop. That's all.
Haters gonna hate.
Erica. Stop.
People I've seen. That's another discrimination. People get with the iPhone think they're better. No, you're not.
No, they not.
And we are.
They just more label whores.
Thanks.
Boss lady, don't be an iPhone label whore. No. Go get some.
It works better. It's integration works better.
This is what this says. It says if blacks do not practice group economics for business success, it will take 250 years of consistent practices just to keep up with our counterparts. Just to keep up, not surpass. That's our great grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 generations.
Yeah, I think that if like even now, I go to various ethnic places, you know. But you go to a black-owned, I see white people at Southern soul food restaurants sometimes, but not. I don't know if I've ever seen an Asian person at a soul food restaurant.
They eat their own food.
Asians got the key. No, we just need to look at them. They don't need a president.
They got the blueprint.
They don't need an Asian president either. Right. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They just mess with each other.
They got the blueprint.
Support each other. Hire each other.
But that may have been their cultural upbringing.
That's definitely their cultural
upbringing.
So
we're set back on that already.
That's definitely.
It's a Chinatown in all major cities, correct?
Correct.
And most of them, all of those, I'm going to say restaurants or businesses or whatever, they're all in that same little conglomerate group, okay?
And you don't see
there's no competition.
And there's nobody working there except Asian people.
Right.
No,
but
they got a Hispanic people.
Really?
Working.
Okay, they got other. Okay,
Hispanic or Asian. You don't ever see a
just
brother
like
working in the back.
Asian person working in Roberto's or black or white.
I mean, Hot and Juicy, they got plenty of black people work there.
Hot and Juicy,
doing what?
Serving?
I think there's the one on Valley
They're
View,
cooking?
Spring Mountain. Oh, he's a man. It's a manager. 2 black managers.
But who own it?
An Asian dude from Louisiana.
Hey, well, he might
from Louisiana, or he lived there.
Has black kids like Mario.
Shout out to Louisiana.
Shout out to Mario's Market.
Shout out to the NO, best food in the city. The country.
What's the goal of this? We gonna tell people to give more grace to black businesses.
And what black business are y'all gonna go to?
What
new black business are you gonna go to?
What's a new one that's open? I'll go to
Revive Lounge would be.
We go to Revive Lounge. You got
Revive Lounge officially open.
We'll be officially open probably in like 2 weeks. I think.
Mocktails bar.
And don't have no iPhone hookups, otherwise we coming in there clowning. If y'all got iPhone hookups, we clowning. You better have.
They showed us back in the day that the black dollar goes far when you put them together.
Yep,
that's fact.
How come we can't do that again?
We're already doing it. The thing is, we can't say we because we do that.
But you
guys have supported a black female-owned radio station, you know, and in turn, we return the favor. You know, we do things together. We make things happen. So
well, that's use Revive as a headquarters of that.
Okay.
To bring black owners in.
The one thing I don't want to do though, and I'm sorry.
Here you go.
Say the truth.
I don't want to do a black woman's empowerment brunch every week, y'all. I can't.
We don't need to do that.
Wait till my women,
because we need
I
men
just want y'all to know.
Y'all gonna
black women, y'all
hate each other more. Man.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for having me again. I appreciate you.
We appreciate your honesty.
Always.
And we appreciate you for coming on, being the only of 17 smart women to come on the show.
And get your point. I hope everybody got somebody this. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate everything. And y'all being here every Thursday and Saturday with us.
Both days. Yes. BOFFM, both of them.
And the others, the people got other shows.
The Flow.
The Flow's
coming up next.
Shout out to her.
All right, y'all. We out.
We out of here. Peace.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. High 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot702.5fm.com.